So, hey guys, never fails. I hit record and then everything goes dark. So, let me sort of possibly readjust you over here. Sorry, it's just I'm doing this on my tablet and it's really awkward. I've got Casey down here on my lap. I'm trying to drink coffee. The reason I'm coming on here, and this is not a comfortable situation. I'll explain why I'm on here. I've been doing relatively good physically, meaning my back, my hip, my leg, whatever you want to call it, that occurred last year at this very time, need I say. It was November 17th. But literally, it was about 2 weeks prior that I started to become very uncomfortable. I was having trouble walking the girls. I couldn't get comfortable in bed. It hurt to lay on my, as I always deem, my bad side, which is my right side. So yesterday, and I've been walking like 3 miles every single day, with probably the exception of Sunday or a Saturday. And I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. Like, no problem. I'm not in pain. I'm just happy to be out there. Instead of me going walking yesterday morning, because I had a busier morning than usual, I thought, you know what, I'll just WALK in the afternoon, and I'll take the girls on their WALK in the morning and just kind of take it down a couple notches. So I walked Kamili, and I put her in a shirt. It was kind of cold, I thought, but then once you're in the sun, it got kind of hot. So I bent over, and I felt nothing. I felt no pop, no pain, no, oh my God, what did I just do moment. But then once I got up, and I think I knelt. I don't even think like I full on just, I can't, my back doesn't have the capability of just bending over anymore. So I think I probably kneeled, took her shirt off, put the harness back on, very quickly so she's not a little wiggle worm and gets loose. And then I noticed like, damn, I'm in pain. And I sort of began to hobble. And I thought maybe I just sort of, pulled something, or I don't know. I can't describe the pain. So I came home and I walked Casey. If you can call it walking Casey. Casey dawdles. Like she smells every 5 feet. It's barely a walk. Like it's a snail pace. So it's not the same sensation as when you're being pulled by the crazy person, opposed when you're being, walking minuscule with Casey. So I got home and just uncomfortable, like just really, really super uncomfortable. And then, what did I do? Just little things around the house. I mean, nothing. I did do some laundry. I did some towels. So they're kind of heavy. And I have to, reach in to the washing machine and then reach into the dryer. I have a top loading washer and a side loading dryer. I don't know what they were thinking, but whatever. And I just looked at that pile like I'm really hurting. Like I don't know what the problem is. So I put the car back in the garage, and then I got this into my head. Instead of going today to see a mutual old neighbor, my realtor, to give well, now I can move a little bit. It's not pretty right now, let me just tell you. So long story short, I had to back the car out, unlock the gate, the garage, throw everybody inside, go to Burlingame, meet my realtor friend, hand over the package for the 2-year-old, the birthday present, so she could take it. Basically, she lives next door to my friend with the kids. So I thought, and today is my mom's birthday, so I wanted to either go to Mass at 8 o'clock. Obviously, I didn't quite make that. Or go make a visit to our old parish today. And I thought, and then pick up the Disneyland tickets. That's a story in itself. At AAA. And then somebody's giving away a puppy baby gate on next door, and I was going to go pick that up for free. Anyway, so now we're backing up to, late afternoon yesterday. And just being so damn uncomfortable. I'm getting really, really scared. I don't even think I could barely lay on it last night on my right side. So I had to lay on my left side, or I had to sleep on my back. I can't cross my leg. If you're going to sit Indian style, let's just say you're going to sit Indian style. I can obviously put my left leg up. I can't put my right leg up. I had a hard time reaching for my socks on the floor. It's like all these memories are just coming back. Sitting is not pretty, and I feel like I'm going to have to start sitting in the recliner because it's more support, or figure out, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe sit on a pillow or something. But my leg, my hip, my back is the same sensation as it was last year at this time. And I leave in a week. And if I were going on a, normal vacation, or, I'm going to be sitting drinking cocktails on a beach or at some resort or something, I'm going to be walking my ass off for 3 solid days. Let alone, let's just, you're walking in an airport as well. So I don't know what to do. All I can do is ice, heat, and medication. And try to get well in a week. And for those of you that are new to my channel, just briefly, what happened last year was, again, I was experiencing all these, I thought it was sciatica, which it is not. It's a compressed nerve. That I did find out from one MRI. I had another MRI. I never went back to the doctor because I couldn't afford the procedure that was going to cost out of pocket $1,500. And the doctor was going to read the results of the second MRI on the day of the procedure. Strange as that may be, that's how it was going to happen. So I've complained for years about right hip pain. Always. Like, it hurts to lay on it. I thought it was my mattress. I thought, it's just age, it's just arthritis or whatever. So I don't know the results of the second MRI. So last year, it was getting progressively worse. I didn't even have a primary care physician at the time. I had nowhere to go. I had, because of my insurance, I had nothing to do other than take pain pills and pray it gets better, like now. So on the morning of November 17th, I'll never forget it, 8 o'clock in the morning, I don't know what possessed me. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go sweep these peanuts off the ground. I was sweeping, and the pain took me to the ground, where I literally had to crawl to the back of the house in my room to get my phone to call my neighbor. I think I waited a little while because I thought maybe it was just sciatica again. I thought it was going to go away or it was going to get better, and it would come in waves. It would just, like every minute, it felt like a hot knife or electricity. I think electricity is the best analogy I can get. And my leg was numb. From my hip to my foot was numb. So she took me to emergency. You know, they pump you full of drugs. They didn't even do an x-ray. They didn't do anything other than shoot me up full of whatever they shot me up of and put me on steroids and sent me home with a list of doctors to call. November 17th. I've never been in such pain in my entire life, and this is from a person that has had 3 back, injuries, 2 wrist surgeries. Now I have neck problems. I couldn't move. I couldn't stand for more than like 15 seconds. I had to use my mom's wheelchair. Reminds me, I don't even know what happened to it. How your mind works. Like, I think I got rid of it. I'm not sure. I don't think it's here. All I have now is a couple computer chairs that I could wheel around on if, God forbid, it got that far. I had to use a shower chair because, like I said, I couldn't stand. Which I don't have that anymore. I gave that away or threw it out or whatever I did with it. I think it went in the dumpster. But I don't know what's going to happen. Honest to God, I don't know what's going to happen. God forbid, worst case scenario, we don't go, but the Airbnb is paid for. And I don't know if my cousin can get her money back. Obviously, I would have to eat the cost of the ticket. So I don't think I'm going to be going to AAA today. They are open tomorrow, strangely enough. I didn't even know they open on Saturdays. I guess competition these days. See how I feel. If I feel the same, I'm going to hold out until Monday. This couldn't have come at a worse time. Here I was, trying to do the best I can and trying to get healthier and trying to build up my resistance for walking, feeling great about it. And then this. So the reason I'm coming on here is to ask for your prayers. Please pray for me that I get better, that this is just a flare-up. Obviously, I will not be walking. I will not be using my exercise bike. I can't just sit here. I mean, I'm going to try to do some stretches, but when you can't bring your leg up to cross your other leg, like, I'm not talking just like a woman would cross her legs, ladylike. I'm just talking like I want to just put my leg up, like right here, and I could barely get it up here, and the pain goes right down my leg. From my hip, from the back of my leg, into my knee, down my leg. I'm just sitting here totally in disbelief that I was fine a week ago. I was fine 2 days ago. I was quote unquote fine yesterday morning. And I still, even a year ago, I don't know what I did to, it's not even injuring yourself. It's just a condition, I guess. I try to be careful when I pick up things. I try to be careful when I bend over. I try to be careful when I load the girls into the CAR. I honest to God have not lifted anything. You would think this would have happened 4 months ago. When I was lifting boxes, when I was trying to find things, when I was loading my kitchen up. I did that all by myself. I had no help. I haven't moved a thing. Not a thing. So I don't know where this is coming from. So, the last thing I want to do is be sitting on ice in a house with no heat. No, I haven't. See that right there? That right there. My furnace. I haven't turned it on yet because it needs to be lit by PG&E. So it's not radiant heat. It's just centralized heat. I don't know what you call it. I'm cold enough as it is. So I'm going to try just to sit on the recliner with the heating pad. At least I know where that is. Thank God. I can go to it immediately. And just keep my feet up and, maybe walk in the backyard a little bit. Possibly walk up and down the street a little bit just to get the blood flowing. Because I can't just sit here. I can't. I don't know what to do. I honest to God don't know what to do. I haven't told my cousins anything. Because it just happened yesterday. And I thought for sure it would just, okay, I just pulled something. It'll go away. So, oh, I know. I went to Target yesterday. That's what I did. Found some cute shirts. Yeah, all Mickey and Minnie related. All, oh, who knew, Never fails. I have to wait till the last week before I go, and then I see an explosion of cheap, really cute, one shirt and 3 lightweight but super soft sweatshirts. Thank God I have the receipts for all of them because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep them all. I just bought them all to see what I wanted to take and what I wanted to take back. But that's another thing I did. So, I walked around the store. It wasn't pleasurable, but it wasn't, oh my God, I'm dying. I'm dragging my leg. I have to get out of here. It wasn't anything like that. It was just uncomfortable. And believe you me, I walked from one end all the way to the other end. And like I said, I was okay. I felt it, but when I can't bend over to get my socks, or TMI, it hurts to sit on the toilet. It's that same sensation, and I'm scared to death that it's going to happen again. And I was literally out of my mind with pain. 24/7. I couldn't get comfortable. I was crying on the floor. I was crying on the bed, crying on the futon, crying in the recliner. I had heat, basically 24/7. I would take that off, put ice, and now I have, and I don't want this to sound, oh, poor me, because I keep saying it, but, I had neighbors who would come and check on me, who would bring me food, who would, if I needed anything, they were literally across the street and next door, as goofy as she was, and is, sort of. Here, there's nobody. How do you go to your next door neighbor that you literally met last week and knock on, oh, she is a nurse, actually, and her husband is really nice. come over if you need anything or knock if you need anything. But I mean, like, what do you, I don't want them in here, like with this circus of animals and stuff. And there's nothing anybody can do for me if it's the same thing. And I literally did not start feeling better. I want to say it took 3 months. It took an additional 3 months for my leg to stop being numb. And that was just all up here. I keep feeling it, like, does it feel different? Do I feel what I feel? Is it, obviously if it were numb, I would feel that it's numb. It just feels different. That's all I can say. It just feels really different. So, please pray for me that the best thing happens, that I get well, I get better, I don't continue to have these flare-ups, and I get to go and have a good time, and, let the chips fall where they may when I get home, but I don't want to go and have to be pushed around in a wheelchair, and then they look at you funny like you're in a wheelchair, but you're going to get on this ride. I mean, people do that, but it's like, I've seen people in casts at Disneyland. I've seen people just go in wheelchairs and literally get out of the wheelchair and then get into the ride. But it's like, really? Am I going to be one of those people? I mean, and then it's just all these things that I'm worried about. So that's what's going on right now. It's never a dull moment. I swear to God, it is never a dull moment. I can never just have no drama, no problem. I can't even ever not have a worry. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to take my pain pill, and I had no intention of leaving this house today, but I'm going to have to go pick up that puppy gate. Thankfully, from what I'm kind of gathering, she's not that far from here, but just the fact that I have to open that fucking garage door, close it, lock it, get out, go get it, come back, repeat process, get dressed, I didn't want to do any of that, because once stuff is free, like, you don't want to back out, or you don't want to, like, change your mind or make people think you're changing your mind, like you're not interested anymore. I don't know. I see stuff like that, like it's free, and I have a puppy gate, but it's old and it's taped up and it doesn't fold down. So I really don't know what to do with it. I would like to throw it out and replace it with this one. That's the only reason I'm considering getting this, and because it's free. So anyways, please pray for me. Please. Please, please, please. That's all I can do. Again, is rest, take my meds, and pray. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow, or, whenever I want to do another video. So it's due to rain here. It's not like I was going to be able to walk, but sorry, I wanted to use my bike, but I'm not doing that. I am not, as tempted as I am to hop on it and just see how I feel. That would be stupid. So take care, everybody. Have a great day and a great upcoming weekend. Don't forget, it's It's not daylight savings time. It's Pacific Standard Time. Starts tomorrow at 2 a.m. Great. Another hour to sleep. I don't even sleep anyway. So now now I'm going to be thrown off by that. Just not a happy person right now. So take care, everybody. I will see you soon. Bye.